Hey there, Cavs. Mr. Euler here. Hope everyone's staying safe with the holiday season coming up quickly. And I hope everyone's behaving themselves as well. I'm reporting to you on behalf of the ABCs of Character videos. And my word for you is going to be imagination. So, Cavs, when you use your imagination, you're being imaginative. You're being original. You're coming up with your own ideas. You enjoy coming up with your own stories, writing your own songs, or just thinking about new ways to do something. You can usually come up with a different way to solve a problem, maybe. The possibilities are endless. Your imagination is such an important thing, right? Every movie, every video game, every invention has always started with one thing: your imagination. It's making your imagination reality. It's bringing those ideas to life. So, Cavs, let's go check back in with our buddy SpongeBob and see how he uses his imagination.
Just when I thought they couldn't get any stupider. Let me get this straight. You two ordered a giant screen television just so you could play in the box.
Pretty smart, huh?
I thought it wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's quite a plan there. Oh, but wait. There's something else I wanted to ask you two. What was it? Oh, yeah. Don't you two have any brains?
Squidward, we don't need television. Not as long as we have our imagination.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. That's really something. Can I have your TV?
With imagination, I can be anything I want. A pirate. A football player.
A starfish.
Patrick, you're already a starfish.
See, Squidward, it works. You try.
All right, Cavs. So now we're going to check in with our friend from Sesame Street named Murray. You guys met Murray a couple weeks ago with Miss Flint, but Murray's going to tell us a little bit more about imagination. And then he's going to show us how to play a small game using our imagination. So let's check in with Murray.
Hi, I'm Murray from Sesame Street, and I'm looking for the word on the street. What's the word on the street?
Imagination.
What does the word imagination mean?
Imagination is when you make believe that something can be anything.
It means to use your mind to create wonderful things, like a fantasy world.
I use my imagination to pretend I'm in a rainforest even though I'm just in my backyard.
Do you use your imagination?
I play games with my friends.
Keep listening for the word imagination today on Sesame Street.
Imagination.
That's the word on the street.
I am Forrest.
And I am Count from Count.
And we're here to tell you what the word imagination means. Right, Count?
That is correct, Forrest. Imagination.
Now, imagination is when you make believe something is anything you want it to be. And today, I am going to use my imagination with this stick.
And I shall count how many times Forrest uses his imagination.
Okay, first, I'm going to make believe that this stick is a magic wand. I love peanut butter sandwiches.
What? That is one. One time that Forrest used his imagination.
Next, I'm going to imagine that it's a rocket ship. Blast off. That's the moon. That's the stars.
That is two wonderful times that Forrest used his imagination.
Now, I'm going to pretend that it's a conductor's baton.
That is 3 times he used his imagination.
Now, it's a baseball bat. 4 times. Now it's a pencil.
5 times.
Now it's a drumstick.
Is 6 times that he used his imagination. You are very, very good at using your imagination, Forrest.
Now it's your turn, Cal. You make believe that this stick is something else.
Okay, I will give it a try. I imagine that this stick is the number one. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you have one wonderful imagination.
All right, Cavaliers, I'm here with Ava from the 7th grade, and she would like to share what she thinks imaginative means to her.
To me, imaginative means someone that's really creative or someone that has a lot of creativity.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Ava.
Bye.
Hello, television. My name is Lucas Rose, and I'm in 7th grade. I think that imaginative means being original, being yourself, and being creative about your goals.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
All right, Cavs. So at this time, I'm going to play a little game, and the game is called Props. Now, the props that I have are something very simple and that you should all be able to find in your house. So I'm going to encourage you to play as well. Our props are, I have a paper towel roll and 3 mini paper towel rolls or toilet paper rolls. So I'm going to time myself for 45 seconds, and I'm going to try to use my imagination to create anything from my props. Okay, so I'm going to give myself 45 seconds. I'm going to ask Siri to give myself 45 seconds and see how many I can get. Remember, using your imagination, try to be original. Come up with some of your own ideas. But here we go. Siri, time me for 45 seconds. All right, and we're going. Land ho! Mic check, check, check. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Binoculars. Frankenstein. Ugh. Don't mess with the bull if you can't take the horns. Cup. Cheers. Gulp, 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 gulp. I would never tell a lie. Pinocchio. Ooh. Spitball. What else do I got? Baseball bat. Oh, right at the timer, I got the baseball bat in there, I think. Oh, stop. Okay, Cavs, so I got all of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9. See if you can beat 9. Okay, give me your most creative one. And tell your teacher to email me your most creative imaginary idea. Okay? Give it a shot. Alrighty, Cavaliers. So I am here with a few more of my students who would like to participate in the ABCs of character. And what they're going to tell us is what imagination is to them and how they use their imagination. So we're gonna start with Landon down on the bottom there. So Landon, why don't you talk to us a little bit about imagination, my man?
It's like creativity. Like if you didn't have it, it would be hard to dream and stuff like that. Imagination is basically what fuels your ideas.
Awesome. Do you use your imagination, Landon?
Yes, a lot, because I like coding, and without it, my games would be very dull and ugly.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Monet, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about imagination, Monet.
Well, with imagination, I feel like sky's the limit. You can just go anywhere with it. And you can, I guess, like if you're just randomly sitting in your room, nothing to do, that's what you can do, I guess. Really just think whatever you need to think or what you really want to think. And nobody can tell you what to do.
Do you like to use your imagination, Monet?
Yeah, I use it a lot.
How might you use it sometimes?
Like when in my house, when everybody's like taking a nap during the day, I guess I go outside in the living room, pretend I can like dunk and stuff, like I'm
Oh,
Michael
okay.
Jordan
Do you
dunks.
have like a little mini net?
Yeah, I
So you
do.
do like the slam dunks on there? That's awesome.
He's like 6 feet tall, so it's really easy for me to imitate dunks like that.
Right. Sometimes it's good to practice with imagination too. Sometimes if you're shooting free throws, they can say, imagine the ball going in the basket, right? Or imagine the ball going in. And sometimes it just helps.
Exactly.
It just helps sometimes, right? So let's shift over to Maddie. Maddie, why don't you talk to us about imagination? Uh-oh, we're losing your audio, Maddie. So we're gonna come back to you. Let's try Sophie.
Imagination to me is what fills your mind with creativity and what gives you like imagination. Like nothing would like colorful in your mind, and you wouldn't have that spark that makes you unique in your own way.
Yeah, so it's like being your own and being original.
Mhm.
Do you use your imagination?
Yeah, I use my imagination when I draw.
When you draw, awesome. So maybe if you're like making your own drawing or making your own story from a drawing, anything like that is definitely using your imagination. Anybody have any imaginary friends? No, I have a couple. Sometimes when I feel lonely, I call them up. But let's go back to Maddie. Let's see if that audio is working for her now.
I think imagination is your dreams. Imagination fixes boredom.
It sure does. And I see that you are wearing some cat ears. Is that to use your imagination?
Not really, but I used my imagination to make my Halloween costume this year.
Oh, awesome. Were you a cat?
A cat spy.
Oh, okay. So, sometimes if you're playing house or maybe something on the playground, you can use that imagination to imagine you are the pet in this case, since you're wearing the cat ears. So very awesome. So thank you for sharing, guys. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. All right. All right, Kev. So I'm back with Rachel Randazzo, who also said that she would like to share her thoughts about imagination. So what did you think, or what is imagination to you, Rachel, and how do you use it?
I think imagination is like taking your mind to a different place.
Taking your mind to a different place. And that place could be anywhere that you want it to be, right? You can imagine yourself anywhere. Hopefully on this snowy day, I'm imagining myself on the beach right now. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So how do you use your imagination, Rachel? What do you like to use it for?
I mostly use my imagination to create ideas for things.
Oh, yeah, you use your ideas for things. Like what someone said, like drawing. What maybe might you use it for?
I use it for drawing a lot, and maybe
Drawing?
writing stories.
Yeah, making stories, definitely. All those fictional stories, they make them fun, right? Imagination makes things really fun, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
All right, I'll see you, Rachel.
Bye.
All right, Cavaliers, so that just about does it. Be safe, be healthy, be imaginative, and as always, go Cavs. Euler out.